Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining my channel. So today we are doing a really quick video. It's posting fairly late. It's nighttime, so the lighting is a bit weird, so bear with me. If you're new to my channel, this is where I talk about fashion, lifestyle in my city of Chicago, and just a little bit of beauty. So today we're talking about mostly beauty, but I wanted to I'm going to get real with you today. We're going to talk about some major buyer bewares that I've experienced lately. And you know, I'm really good for that stuff. So let's get right into it. The very first thing I want to talk about just might be common sense, but I still want to reinforce it and tell you again. So when I was in San Francisco, I saw a bunch of street vendors and saw some really cool jewelry. I understood that this wasn't fine jewelry or anything like that. And I spent about maybe 10, 12 bucks on each piece. I bought a copper ring and what appeared to be like a silver ring, maybe a sterling silver or something like that. But again, I understood that this was street quality stuff and that, hey, you know, you're kind of taking a risk and you know it's not really gonna last long. So what I would say is it lasted me maybe a good 2 months or so. The copper ring sitting right here looks better on camera than it actually does in person. It looks more of a brownie color. And I did polish this before getting on. It ended up turning my finger green. And it took about 2 weeks for it to turn ungreen with, you know, washing and oiling it and everything like that, trying to get the pigment out of my skin. So this thing, it oxidized just like copper does. It oxidized with moisture and everything like that. And it turned my finger green. So buyer beware. If it's not properly treated, it's probably going to turn your shit green. So be careful about that. And that's something that I cannot wear. So it's $10 that's kind of like wasted. The other one was a silver ring that had a little cute blue, teardrop shaped stone in there that was blue. And it, you know, blue is my favorite color. So it caught my eye. And, you know, after about a month or so, I'm kind of doing things and I realized, this don't look so blue anymore. The stone had cracked and fallen out and I am left with just the ring. Now the ring itself didn't turn. It didn't turn my finger green or anything like that. It didn't turn colors, just lost the stone. So I'm not really sure how I can continue to rock this without the stone in it. But again, 2 months of wear, probably 20 bucks right here. And there's absolutely nothing that I can do with this or use it for. Buyer beware. The next items are all beauty items that I want to mention to you. And the very first one, I don't know if you remember this, but maybe 4 months ago-ish. I can't remember when. I'm making stuff up now. I stopped at a Walmart and I don't go into Walmart. I order online. I'm not a Walmartian. I'm a Targetian. But I went into Walmart and noticed that near the cash register, they had nail polishes. And I looked at it and they were like $1 or $1.25 each. And they made me feel very nostalgic because they were by a brand called LA Colors. And I used to buy these all the time when I was much younger with my you know, allowance or whatever monies I would be given as gifts. I would spend my little dollar getting my nail polish. And I don't even think they were $1 then. They're probably $2 for $1. So anyway, I saw these and picked these up. One of them said that it was kind of like gel-like shine, no UV light needed. And this one said mermaid quality or whatever, mermaid last long, whatever. And I was like, okay, let's try it. Because I said on here, like, man, I pay a lot for my Essie and OPI nail polishes. Let's see what these do for $1.25. So I want to report back the one that I thought would last, the gel one. Was terrible. It chipped like within a day. So it was terrible. And then this one outperformed both Essie and OPI and it lasted 3 weeks without chipping. It started to fade at the three week mark, but not chip. So this one, LA Colors Mermaid Magic Iridescent Nail Polish, get you some. This one, I don't know if you necessarily need to get this color, but whatever this is, this one really worked and lasted really long for $1.25. This is great. And just so you know, I know a lot of people are concerned about the chemicals that are in polishes. So you would probably tend to, you know, go towards your Essie that doesn't have the, what is it? Is it formaldehyde? I think that's in some polishes. So what I use Essie as my base. So Essie is my base coat. And then I'll put any polishes and stuff on top of it. And then, you know, so I think in my head, now it makes sense. It makes sense that I am protecting my nail bed from the harsh chemicals of any polish that I use if I put Essie on first, let that dry completely, and then put the next one on. Now, if that's true, if that's really true, I don't really know, but but it's a theory. It's my working theory. I believe it, and that's what I do. So if you need a tip on like, hey, I want to use other brands, but I'm really not feeling the whole idea of formaldehyde and all these other chemicals, do Essie as a base and then put whatever else you want on top. And the very last item I want to talk about is my famed perfume that I got for Christmas. Now, before I got this for Christmas, I did get a sample from the store, and I was wearing this sample. And I love this. I love this sample. It was great. But the beware bit that I want to share with you is the fact that the samples don't smell like the real full bottles that you buy that are sealed and all of that. Reason being, and I didn't put two and two together, and I love this even more. So just to say that I don't know if it would sway people one way or another, like the sample they feel like smells better than the purchased product, but for me they smell similar, but they're different, right? And I loved the purchased one better. The issue with this is my working theory is that these are not sealed. They don't have a cap on them, so there's air that's getting into them. And then they also are exposed to the light. They're not in these opaque bottle. And this one is in a glass bottle. They're stored differently. So this one is going to lose its potency. It's exposed to the air, all kinds of things. So the quality of what I experienced with the sample is so not what you get when you buy it. So one of the things I will, tell you is maybe consider asking for a decant versus a, prepackaged sample, and then use that decant as quickly as possible, because even the decant is kind of exposed to some sort of air and everything like that. And then the vial that they're going to put it in most likely is not going to be opaque. So use it as quickly as possible. But these samples that they pre-make have been sitting around for who knows how long, and whatever. And I just wanted to let you know, I didn't even put two and two together or realize that was even a thing, that the sample could smell different from the purchased product. So that is my beware and my tip for you on on buying luxury perfumes. Maybe get a decant or whatever the case may be, but the samples don't smell like the product. So that is the end of today's video. Sorry for all the shaking and wobbling. I am doing it, like I said, from my phone. Very, very late video, but this has been on my spirit. I wanted to share it with you. Hopefully it's helpful. And that is all. Leave any comments you have down below. I'll link as much as I can. I'll link the polish and the perfume down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? You obviously liked the video if you've made it this far. Go ahead and subscribe. Share it with your friends, because if you liked it, I'm pretty sure they like it too. Thanks for watching. Bye.